Another crochet edge possibility is single crochet. I'm going to work it on this edge by starting to attach my yarn at the right side. Since we're working in the forwards direction, the crab stitch we work in the opposite direction because it's backwards. So I just stick my yarn through. I like to attach by working one slip stitch at the edge there. And we're just going to be working forward. So we work single crochet by sticking the hook into the fabric and yarning over, pull through one loop. You have one loop on the hook there, and then you yarn over again and pull that through both loops. Okay, and then we're going to do it again. So stick the hook into the fabric, oops, yarn over, pull a loop through, yarn over again, and pull another loop through both of those loops. Now we have it kind of spaced a little widely there, you can see, but you can do it as close together or as far apart as you think you need. Again, you have to experiment to see what's going to ruffle or what's going to look too tightly pulled. So just be consistent with where you're inserting that hook. I'm going to work a couple more here. If you work this along an edge in a contrast stitch, you can get a nice blanket stitch effect without having to embroider. I'll show you in just a second how it looks. Then it's extra important to be neatly spaced with your stitches, unlike what I'm doing right now. That's not so bad. See, it looks like a whip stitch or blanket stitch on the edge there. Alright, I'm going to finish up this row and get back to you. Okay, I've worked all the way across the row, single crochet stitches. When I get to the end, I'm going to chain one stitch, and then I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to start to work backwards. I'm going to skip the first stitch there, and I'm going to work into the next one. So just go under, if you look at the top of your crocheted row, the row you just crocheted, you can see little V stitches. So it looks just like knit stitches in stockinette stitch, or chain stitches. You're just going to work underneath those V's. It should be pretty easy to get underneath there. Not as easy, not as hard as the first knitted row. If you cast on and then knit right away, it's usually kind of difficult. So this is a great way to finish a button band if you want a nice stable button band. It's a bit of an old-fashioned touch, I think. I like how it looks, and you can either work buttonholes right into the crocheted button band, or you can go back later and work buttonhole loops. We have another video for that, and that works really nicely. You just chain stitch a little loop, you can make it a couple of ways, but they're easy to crochet. So hope that helps your edges.